we're like 85% of the way through, and unless they really don't stick the landing next week, this show's been an absolute banger so far. I am absolutely loving it. I'm surprised. I was not going into it with super high expectations, but Marvel is really outdoing themselves with their on the animation front. What If not included? That's like a weird. It's like barely even a show, but like as far as just their animated series, right, with X-Men 97 and Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, honestly, they're doing a better job than like the mainline MCU. Like I just watched Captain America: Brave New World, and I didn't mind it to be fair. Like I actually overall enjoyed it, but it is just evident that the projects with clear artistic vision going on in the MCU right now are low-key coming from the animated division, which isn't even really involved with the MCU. I will say episode 6 starts off weirdly because Peter is like feeling guilty over inviting Harry to the movies with him and Nico. And it starts off with like Peter in class, like trying to convince this guy to tap Nico's shoulder so that he can talk to her. And it's just like, dude, what are you doing? Like, it's just like, I don't know why they're making Peter this awkward and have this little like social self-awareness. We then see Lonnie get kicked off of the football team. I don't think they explicitly said this, but I believe that if Lonnie gets kicked off of the football team, then he's no longer able to attend school there, because I believe he was here on a scholarship. So I think he's also effectively kicked out of school. And yeah, they're just doing a really good job of making me feel bad for Lonnie. They did a really good job of making me like the character, and it's just his downfall is just very depressing to see happen. We finally see Pearl like confront Lonnie. She's all like, hey, what are you doing? Why aren't you telling me what's going on? I demand to know. And Lonnie's like, no, leave me alone. Again, I kind of talked about this last week, but they're very much using Lonnie to tell the generic Spider-Man story where he's leading this double life and he's not telling his friends and family. Very interesting the way that they're doing that. And yeah, Peter finally catches up to Nico, tries to apologize or whatever, and it ends with him inviting her to hang out with him and Harry. Again, Nico's also a character that could very easily be annoying because she's very like needy. she's very like jealous, and I do commend the show because I don't hate Nico at all, and I feel like I should in a lesser show that's written like just a little more poorly, with a voice actress that is just like a little less charismatic. I feel like I would hate Nico. I would find her annoying, but I honestly don't, to be honest with you, even though like I don't really think her actions are reasonable here, right? Her being mad because Peter invited Harry, it's not really that big of a deal. And then later on in the episode, we learn that it's more about her insecurities and being left behind by Peter. So that also makes it all a little bit more understandable.